off with Martin Schultz, Brian Jackson, Anand Papu, Matt McElwain, and Evan Witkowski.
What are we doing,
You
gentlemen?
all have been invited here to this round table because you guys are some of the most articulate people that I know and intelligent.
Mac, well, if the draft was in stage tomorrow, what would I do and what would be my rationale? Wow. That's tough. It really is tough. I would be very torn. That is something that you take your draft card and sleep on. It's not, I don't think it's to be said lightly at all. You know, part of me wants to say I would be in my backyard making a giant robot suit to fight this war in, and for the next 3 months because I do metal work.
Iron Man.
And exactly. That's later, I promise. But the other part of me wants to say I would go to Canada and take up a brand new kind of farming, because they're really comfortable with new kinds of farming in Canada. But tough. Do I think the government should be able to draft? Sure, we live here and they take care of it.
I disagree.
Wars have been fought.
I disagree.
Please, go on.
I mean, you shouldn't subject your civilians to have to defend your country for you. I mean, it's forced defense.
Who's to say what the defense is? That's my thing. It's like, okay, I personally am all for defending my country. Okay, but does not the civilian have a right to deem what the defense is? If my family or my friends are in danger, I am all for defending them. If I deem that the danger is imminent and that the action that they're asking me to undertake will defend them, I am all for that. I would say that with this particular situation, this particular war, and I just learned this recently, I used to think that I would say that I was a conscientious objector. But, in fact, conscientious objector apparently implies that I am against defense by any means necessary, which I am not. I am just against this particular action because I do not feel that this has anything to do with defense and has everything to do with imperialism. This is my country as much as your country. And when people tell me if I don't like it, I can just get out. No, I don't want to. I was born here, and I will defend it. Hey, if the Chinese come in a Red Dawn scenario, even though that was the Soviets, and they come through here, guess what, man? I got something waiting for them, and I do. And I am there in the cornfields or wherever we're going. I got a backpack. Let's do this. I will defend that. But will I go over to where they deem to Afghanistan, where it's one of the the leading producer of opium in the world, just conveniently, or will I go to Iraq, or will I go into Iran, which now they're shaking that up? Did you guys see that thing on CNN, that horrible girl that gets shot and everything? How they're spinning that, and they literally made you watch the person die. Did you guys see that? The girl that got and they said it's mind-boggling, and they did it to spin it that she died for democracy, and it was just disgusting because they don't show all the others on the other end of the bomb. They just show when they want to get in your head and fuck you up, and it was disgusting and everything else. So I will not go there. I will not leave. I will stay here. And you know what? I will go there and I will burn my draft card, and I'm saying that right now on camera. I will go, and then that's that.
It's kind of unique because I've got two dads. My parents were divorced, and I've got a dad that lives out here in Menor, in Northeast Ohio, and he was never drafted. But you know, driving through the streets even today, he'd be, he'd point at a house and he'd be like, "There's where so and so lived. He was drafted. He died in the war." And we went and visited a war memorial.